Good morning, guys. Welcome back for this new video. Huge pleasure to be here with you today. You haven't missed it. I'm sure you know the new season restarted. So with all the excitement and with all the expectations, I'm sure you guys want to make money. So today I'm going to give you the 5 biggest mistakes to avoid if you want to make money this season. Let's go. Alright, so for those who don't know me, my name is Paul Suissa. I'm a professional football trader. I've been one for the last 8 years now. I'm trading with £100,000 bankroll. I make between 250 and 300,000 profit every single year with my football betting. That's why I'm making these videos for you today, to bring you some proper insight and proper education, and to make sure that you guys don't make the mistakes that I used to make, and that cost me a lot of money. So as you can tell, I'm not home as usual. I'm in Portugal. So just for the little story, for those who don't follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter, by the way, all the links are in the bio. I took the family to Portugal in a beautiful villa for a couple of weeks. We went there on a private jet. Again, I'm not flexing, I'm no Andrew Tate. I just want to show you one thing: it is possible. And if you guys want to make your dream come true, again, entirely possible. I know that the society and everybody tells you that you never make money gambling, blah blah blah. No, it's just losers who've never made money, who have a massive ego, and like, if I can't make it, they can't make it. That's it, period. So I'm telling you here today, it's possible. Let's go. So mistake number 1: stop pre-match betting. Okay, enough. I see it all the time. All these people are like, yeah, but it's super safe. Look, this team, let's say Liverpool is playing at home, or it's the first game of the season. Liverpool is playing against Fulham. It's going to be super easy. The odds are high enough. I can see some value. I'm going to put all my money on Liverpool winning the game outright, as an outright winner. Pardon me. 2-2. That's what happens. That's what happens because you don't know. You're not in control at all of the game. That's why I'm only betting live. That's what I'm doing every single day. Football trading is about live trading. It's not about pre-game betting, and that's the mistake that so many people do. By thinking that there is an outright favorite, and they're going to be like, yeah, that's fine, I'm going to put my money there and I know it's safe. Unfortunately, it isn't. It's happened so many times, and it happens all the time. How many times did you tell yourself, fuck, I'm so unlucky, it doesn't work? It's not a lack of luck, unfortunately, it's just a lack of control. And that's the main point with betting live, is that if anything happens, let's say if the favorite gets a red card in the first 20-30 minutes of the game, well, you're not in trouble because you didn't put a position in yet. Therefore, you're ready to adjust, either to take another type of trade or to just dismiss the game altogether. Okay, so no pre-match betting. What you want is control. Start live betting. The second one is going to be about the risk to reward ratio, and again, it's very close to the first one. Is stop risking more money than what you can make. And that's something that's obvious for classic traders, for forex traders, for basically all kind of trading at the end of the day. But for some reason, for football trading, it doesn't apply, and people pretend that they forget about it. It's like, no, it's fine. If I risk 1 to make 0.2, it's good. There is good value. There isn't. Clearly, there isn't at all. That's why personally, I never put my money if my risk to reward ratio isn't at least 3-1. So if I risk 1 to make 3 profit, that's the minimum I'm going to consider a trade for. Therefore, I don't really care about my winning percentage at the end of the day. Last year, I made 39%. I had a 39% winning rate. I still made £279,000 profit. Why? Because my risk to reward ratio is on point. Therefore, I know that I don't need to win so many times. I'm waiting for the right setup, the right system, and especially the right odds. Extremely important point. The third one, I'm afraid, is going to be scrolling, and that's something that so many people do. It's the beginning of the season. They haven't prepared anything at all. They're like, Saturday afternoon, a little bit bored with the missus, with the kids, whatever, and they're like, right, let's see what I can find. Let's see if I can make money today. And they scroll and they see like these fake opportunities, because they're fake. They're completely fake. There's no money to be made just scrolling and being lucky. The problem is you're going to be lucky once. Therefore, you're going to send a message to your brain saying, I don't need to prepare. I know if I just open my phone, open the app, open Betfair, I put my money on and I'll be fine. You send that kind of message to your brain, it's setting you up for so much failure. I'd rather not put any money on. I want to show you a screenshot. If you don't understand it, it's okay. I'm going to translate it for you really quick. Saturday, I had a few selections, a few games I wanted to look at. I didn't place any trade, right? The setup wasn't right. I didn't like it. The statistics, the in-play statistics weren't good. Anyway, it didn't conform to my pre-game analysis. Therefore, I leave it aside. One of the big football trader in France, a guy who is just selling courses and basically doesn't have any experience and is a proper scam. But anyway, decided to take lots of trades on Saturday. He's negative. He won 1, he lost 5. Why? Because he can't control himself. If the setup is not right, don't go for it. If you're only scrolling without any preparation before, do not go for it. Just watch the game. Bloody hell. Last night, Saturday, I watched the game Paris against Clermont. Fantastic. They won 5-0. They absolutely killed them. One of the most beautiful goals from Messi. Perfect. Very happy. Anyway, if you haven't prepared anything, don't put your money in the market. Watch the games. That's it. The fourth one, that's something that I see a lot in France, and I'm sure it's very popular in England. It's combining the games. So it's a multiple, I believe that's the way you call it. It's adding games together on the same ticket, and in order to make more money, to have bigger odds. Like, let's say you're going to combine Paris winning, Liverpool winning, Manchester City winning, Bayern Munich winning, and Real Madrid winning, all on the same ticket. If one of them loses, that's it. You've lost your ticket. You've lost your money. Do not do it. I understand it's tempting. I understand that all the bookmakers in the world are trying to tempt you so much with it. And some of them say, if you had one more game, you are going to have an extra 10% money at the end if it wins. They don't do that just out of charity. They don't do that to help you. They do that to trick you. They do that to make sure that you're going to lose money in the end on the long run. And because again, if you combine the games, your probabilities just shrink dramatically, and any odds in the world will never be worth it. All right, never ever be worth it. It's like this woman last season, if I'm right, bet on Liverpool winning the Premier League, Liverpool winning the Champions League, Liverpool winning a couple of the trophies. She had 3 or 4 selections on the ticket, and only one of them didn't work. She lost so much money. Or at least she didn't get the payout she could have gotten. However, there's no point. If she played just each of these bets individually, she would have made money. Now, she lost it all. So there is no point. Patience. If you bet live, you're going to get massive odds as well. You don't need to combine. You don't need to do any multiple. That's a scam. It's never worked. It never will. And at last, the fifth one, according to me again, is getting some proper education. All right, getting some proper education is so important. I have so many of my students in France and English ones now who used to lose so much money every single year, every single season. Even the ones who were very methodical, who had the right mindset and everything, just because they don't have the proper strategies. All right, and again, I think there's so much money to make, and it's not just for this top 1% or top 0.5% of Betfair people that we are who are going to make a massive amount of money. Not at all. It can be for everyone. I have one of my students in France started with us in October, and now we're in August. He's made £7,000 starting with £1,000 bankroll. Well, because it's possible just by being methodical, by having the right strategy, never putting more than 1% on the line. If you don't get proper education, unfortunately, it's going to be like me. You're going to spend years. I spent 3 years personally losing money consistently, until I came up with my strategies and slowly but surely making my way back up to where I am now. And now for this season, I'm targeting 600 to 700,000 pounds profit. So again, finding the right mentor, finding the right education. And again, if you're interested in that, if you want to get properly educated, there's a link just below to see what the Football Training Academy can bring you. If you don't want to, you don't want to, and that's absolutely fine. I wish you all the best, but I do believe that a proper education is going to make you jump all these middle steps that cost you so much money in the long run. Right, guys, so quick recap. The 5 steps. The first one, no pre-game betting. The second one, have a proper risk to reward ratio. Stop risking your money on odds below 2. So basically, stop risking more than what you can make. The third one, stop scrolling on your phone. If you don't have any pre-game analysis, if you didn't prepare your day at all, don't scroll, just watch the game. It's much simpler. The fourth one is going to be stop the multiple, stop combining your games together to have a bigger payout. And and to basically stop being greedy. All right, that's slowly but surely you're going to make a shit ton of money. Just be reasonable, stop the multiple. The fifth one is going to be get the proper education that's going to give you such a head start on 99% of the gamblers. You're going to make a lot of money. So the little investment that you make to begin with, to learn all these strategies, to learn the proper process, the proper mindset, techniques, pre-game analysis, that's going to give you such massive incentive. That's how you get rich. Period. Right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. For me, it was again a huge pleasure to be here with you today. If you have any question, leave in the comments. If you have any proper strategy for you to avoid some big mistakes at the beginning of the season, please leave them in the comment. And if you have any question, more personal, send me an email at paul.suissa@footballtrainingacademy.com. You can go on www.thefta.co.uk if you want to see a little bit more. If you are interested in proper education, if you want to download some of my free strategies, click the link below. I'm waiting for you. Guys, as usual, careful with your position. Good trading. Make money.